This is someone very close to me, very dear and near to my heart. Kim, welcome.
Thank you so much.
Well, it is good to have you. I want to turn it over to you and let you introduce yourself, as well as share the words that you wanted to share today.
Okay, will do. Hi, everyone. Good morning. It's early. My name is Kim. I'm a second-generation American who is half Taiwanese and half Puerto Rican. I have a bajillion slashes, so I'll just share a few. I am an actor, a writer, a founder of And She Flew, which is an indie production company. I'm the co-founder of Colors of Community, which is a social justice theater organization. I'm a wife, I'm a sister, I'm a proud mother of two. So I wanted to start with Martin Niemöller's famous poem, First They Came for the Communists. And for anyone unfamiliar, Martin Niemöller was a prominent German pastor who very publicly opposed Hitler and spent the last 7 years of Nazi rule in concentration camps. And he's perhaps most remembered for these post-war words. First they came for the communists, and I did not speak out because I am not a communist. Then they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out because I'm not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out because I am not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out because I'm not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak out for me. I'll just let that sit for a second. My heart bleeds for the loved ones of the 8 victims, as well as anyone in history forced to face the agony of losing a loved one to a vicious hate crime. Systemic racism assists certain conditioned and disgusting individuals to direct their inner hatred outward to entire marginalized groups of people. And as mentioned earlier, I am Taiwanese and Puerto Rican. I have reaped both the gorgeous benefits of both cultures, as well as experienced both blatant and microaggressions at every step of my life. They have been as seemingly small as the racist jokes delivered with such casual permission from acquaintances who certainly did not have my permission, that I begrudgingly laughed off more often than I'd like to admit, to full-on wildly unwarranted superiority-fueled aggression. I've felt like an outsider constantly trying to fit in boxes that had no space for me. And I've been forced to ask myself, what part have I taken when my discomfort hasn't allowed me to speak up? I still struggle with this. As artists, and we are wide open. We live in a place in which we are born and continually trained to take in collective pain, decipher, translate, and articulate it so that that pain can evolve into collective healing. That's the work that I do. It is my duty, but it hurts. I was scouring my brain, my books, and the internets, trying to find someone else's words to articulate my pain right now. But I realized that what I was looking for was a thin layer, a barrier to hide behind, because my own words might be too painful to share. The artistic community and the world at large lost a giant this week, and I'd just like to give respect to that individual. And he was an artist, a poet, a lyricist, a gift to us all, and he has inspired me to share my own words today. I madly wrote these words down this morning that I'm going to share with you all. It's raw, it's unpolished, it's unstructured, probably lacking cadence. It's just fully and deeply my inner monologue. And I think it's important to share right now with you all. I am. I'm a mother. I'm an artist. I'm a daughter, a wife, a sister, friend, hopefully not a foe. I'm Hispanic. I am Asian, Puerto Rican, and Taiwanese. I am sensitive, sometimes guarded. I am always someone who believes you. farther back and deeper, ancestral pain passed down for generations. My mom uprooted from Puerto Rico into a system that worked against a family who simply wanted better, had to feel and still feels as less than. Her accent looked down upon, Taino lineage erased by a white man's account of his story, Commonwealth lacking resources and rights. But all I see is a warrior. But her pain lives in my hips, in my jaw that I clench at night. My dad, an Asian culture, a family I've witnessed struggle to communicate emotions, love. I've spent my whole life trying to succeed just for that proud moment that I translated as love. Half Puerto Rican, felt like the black sheep among a family of model Asian minorities. Yellow peril, Chinese Exclusion Act, tropical diseases. Work, worship. Work, worship, don't feel. Did you go to church? How are your grades? Best in class, first chair, perfection? To make it here, though. To make it here. That's what Asians are expected to be. 46,700 Chinese restaurants in the US. You love our food, so respect our people. My dad, his denial of pain, it lives in my gut. Farther back, deeper. But wait. Our physical adaptations, levels of melanin, height, hair texture were miracles of our species evolving to our environments, not methods of division. Why do we mess up the beauty around us, the miracles, the gifts? Because power divides. Farther back, deeper. Love. It's all there is. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. While the world is healing and we are connecting in waves we have never before to ourselves, to our family, the ugliness struggling to survive rears its beastly head more prominently. Heard the Black Eyed Peas, Where's the Love this week, and it brought me to my knees. Because where is it? Where is the love? In a system built to separate, to put the white man above all others, so deeply ingrained in our America that I accepted the slurs before I had a voice that haunt me every day. Oh, that Chinese girl, stupid Puerto Rican, your food stinks. Oh, she's so smart, she's so exotic, she's perfect. Puked the pain into a bowl for most of my life until I had a voice. Xenophobic ideas, Asian women are either intellectuals or sex symbols. They're mothers, sisters, friends, daughters, humans. Anger-ridden maniacs encouraged by accepted microaggressions against the marginalized group they choose to unload the inner hatred of themselves on. A sex addiction gives you the right to take lives? You were bred to feel that entitlement, nature versus nurture. What did we do to nurture that treachery? Our world is healing. Let us heal. Come together. Gun control, difficult conversations, law reform. Stop this madness. We all bleed red. I call for uncolonized policies. Thanks.
Well, Kim, thank you for your incredibly powerful words, incredibly emotional, raw, and vulnerable words, and for bringing your full self to this table so people understand the full extent of the pain that you as an individual are feeling and dealing with. That we're all dealing with as a community. And so I want to thank you for so much for taking the time today to come on and share yourself fully in this space. As I'm looking at comments that are coming in, it is incredibly powerful, and it is resonating with so many people on so many levels. So Kim, thank you again so much.
Thank you.
And thank you for taking the time today.
Of course. Thanks.
Well, for those of you who are just now joining us, my name is Chris Lin. This is Stand with Asians Live. You just heard the incredibly powerful words from Kim Berrios Lin. And so if you want to join with us as an Asian community, please type in the comments, Stand with Asians.